is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward.
Hey, Legend. Yeah, I just got it. It's on sale right now. It's 25% off. It looks like they redid all the cutscenes from scratch because they've never been this clear before. Usually you can tell if they're upscaled, they start to get really blurry. And they just use like AI upscaling for some of these remasters cutscenes.
I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead.
Cast him in.
Yeah, it really is for two games that are pretty much classic. And they'd probably sell them on the PlayStation Store for the same price separately. Kind of funny to think this game ran on the Gex Enter the Gecko engine.
Relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell.
I wish they would have added Legacy of Kain Defiance to this, since that kind of completes the story.
The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Kain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate...
Yeah, it's kind of structured like a Symphony of the Night type of game, but in 3D.
Their souls. I can make it possible.
Especially the puzzle having to travel between the two different worlds to access different things. They're like a I'm pretty sure there's a button to go back to the old style so you can see the difference. It's not that one. They actually have digital controls. That's surprising. Why would they make that the right stick? This still looks better than the PlayStation version, even with the old graphics mode. I wonder if this is based off of the Dreamcast one.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans. You must visit other gates before this portal will be open to you.
Okay. You mean like every other Metroidvania game? Got it. I think technically we're still underwater, which is why the lighting looks kind of weird and flickering.
You are weak. You must feed.
The old hunger has left me. I have no desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need.
You turn into a ring wraith.
A devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Come on. Come into my little emo scarf. Oh, I forgot. You can do that Super Mario Brothers 2 jump.
Your wings, though ruined, are not without purpose. Take hold of them as you leap, and they will carry you across this chasm.
And what does he do? He had the analog stick tilted in and he fell anyway. Good job. Thank goodness these splabs of flesh help me glide. I hear friendlies.
What scabrous wretches are these?
Stua, the scavengers of the underworld.
They look like clones of Mojo from X-Men.
Souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
Auto face. We didn't call it lock on back then. Dude, are you even trying to attack me, or are you running away because you're scared? Looking a little bit on the transparent side.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Well, I think I'm pretty charged up. Can we go? Yes, that one.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve.
Okay, it looks like we already transitioned. Can you climb these things? Maybe that's an ability you need to unlock.
You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
Got it. I just experienced it not too long ago, but thank you for being helpful. And no. How did that not burn him? I guess it did a little bit.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Great. They have a gigantic swimming pool just for me.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Got it.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Or I just have to grapple in the general direction. Enjoy the sunlight. You need it. I guess the other soul got away. Does this hurt me? I guess that's one weakness I didn't carry with me. Alright. That's grapple. Is there like a platform or something I need to climb on? Of course there is.
you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Thank you for the tip. Let me just shove this. Is it just easier to use the D-pad? Keeps telling me to use it. I guess it's more precise. This block might be dragged on like a grid system. Do a little duck jump thing. Alright, were there any other fantastic areas I missed out on? Does not appear to be that case. Okay, open the door. Open the door. Now.
My God. The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin.
Yeah, they improved the look of this area a little bit. I actually can make out the textures now.
How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked with cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kain's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in an instant by a solitary man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Oh, there's a little impaling thing. Spear, I guess, is what it is. I don't know. Alright, can I throw this thing? Yeah. There we go. Knew there was something to that. Was there a campfire? Do vampires get cold too? Blame your interior decorator, you're going down. No big deal. I'm just gonna take your soul. Just one of those things, I guess. It's non-personal. Does this open?
The doors of the sanctuary were immovable, either barred from the inside or rusted shut. I would need to find another means of entry.
Probably the ethereal realm, I'm guessing. Well, I can't seek anymore. How dare you swipe me like that? Thank you. Let me get my little vampire spear. I feel naked without it. Cool beans. So now I can access this area whenever I want, hopefully. This must be the most terrifying sight for vampires in this world.
Constant, the endlessly swirling vortex of the abyss, my tomb, and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed, these cliffs gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Second, I'm drinking my coffee. My coffee task has been completed. Let's continue. Hopefully I can make that jump. Jumping into waterfall portals isn't necessarily my thing. Oh, come here. Hopefully, he'll just stay dazed until I can do anything. I just throw you on that. Here we go. Uh-oh. How do you get rid of this thing? It's like some button combination. There we go. You're gonna be upset now. Well, I guess you're dead. You can only be so upset. Dead for the second time, anyway. Don't interrupt my soul absorption with the cutscene. That's insulting. Let me get this. Utter desolation. That's the name of the trophy.
From this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
Oh, you guys are gonna bully me? That was a nice shot, I'll give you credit. Oh no, what are you gonna do without your BFF? I got plans for you. This brickwork has almost like a completely different vibe in the way it feels. I always kind of like the minimalistic art style of these games. I think it suited the PS1 well. It actually translates fairly well to like newer consoles with the upgraded textures and lighting. Yes, we've unlocked it. There you are, buddy. Where you been? I missed you. We used to hang out. We used to play tic-tac-toe together. I was hoping that would impale him. Wishful thinking. Though I could have just thrown him in this water. I too can't go through. I might have to go to the spiritual world soon. Hey GB, did you play it back in the day? Yeah, it was really cool, like during the PlayStation 1 days. I'm happy they did a remaster. Yeah, the old graphics actually don't look terrible, like when you switch between modes. But I think this is based off of the Dreamcast version, not the PlayStation 1. Come on, Grouchy. I need you to go somewhere that you actually can die. Come on, follow me. There's a nice swimming pool with your name on it. Yeah, I really like the Dreamcast. I have a lot of fond memories of that system. Hopefully that's far enough. Yeah. Vampires don't like water in this game. Okay, we were just here. I'm curious to play through the second game that's included in this set. I haven't played through it. But I want to play through this one first. Just because story-wise, it's basically the other half of this game. I need those souls. They complete me. Like cheesecake. Alright. Exactly. My birthday was in September, so I got it during launch. Seeing like Soul Calibur and stuff on that system was like mind blowing. Almost, at the time, to me, it almost looked like a Pixar movie. Hopefully I'm in good enough aim, but there's a spear right here. Just go in there. Oh, yeah, I need those souls. Rozel's like Freddy. He runs off with souls. I'll keep your soul and the spear that I used to kill you with, because I am stingy. It definitely does. I guess because of like almost like the medieval theme, and the music is kind of similar. The music kind of reminds me of like the movie Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 90s, the one with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. I know people have mixed opinions on it, but I really liked the movie. I thought it was cool that it almost had no special effects. Everything was like done on camera almost. I got an HDR version of that film. It's absolutely beautiful. I need the torch. It looks like he's using the force. It looks like the torch goes to his hands. Alright, am I gonna regret gliding down here? Probably, but let's do it anyway. Trial and error. My little flesh flaps help me glide down safely. I don't need this if there's actually going to be these. Now the music kind of sounds like Metal Gear a little bit.
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Oh, you don't got your little bud to help out with you? Don't worry, I'll keep his soul safe. Here, you guys can keep each other company. Yeah, grab it. Thank you. I'm always curious to see what the old graphics look like in every section. Seems to be a lot of stuff going on here. Let me explore a bit. Sound like a Resident Evil door opening and closing. Is this thing alive at some point? What's going on with this? I guess these are vampire hunters. Yeah, they don't need to be killed in any special way.
This charnel house.
That trophy's called Gardens of the Dead, if anybody's curious.
To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
Dazed and confused. Alright, this area looks good. There's a box. I'm sure they placed it here on purpose. What am I supposed to climb? I might be able to make that. I can. Great.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Kain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
So what you're saying is they smell amazing. We got a little campfire going on. Now you can finally enjoy it. Oh yeah, I need that soul. I hear another one of you. Alright, my health is finally recharged, so that's, I guess, a positive thing. That confused the hell out of the camera. Good, we unlocked another area. For some reason rain doesn't bother them. Oh, it's a burrower. Yeah, I need that. Thank you. Where'd he go? There you are. It's a neat trick. Another block over there. These old games, I'm like, they wouldn't render that unless they needed to, so it has a purpose. Okay, I could have sworn there was like an edge up there. Maybe that's the wrong area I put it in. Do you have a free look mode by chance? Because that would be helpful. Okay, we can see why we can't climb up there. And this looks to be all water. This might be one of those ethereal realm puzzles. This looks like a tricky jump. You idiot. No, push it. Unless I can throw him up there. I doubt it, though. Oh. I see there's something on the wall up here. Come on. There's one of you. There we go. Alright, so apparently you can't jump. Okay. What is the button for that? Because I forgot beside dying.
Beware, Raziel. These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit their corpses.
Go transparent. Thank you. Alright, it looks like Dr. Seuss designed this level. What does this do? Does this bring me back? Okay, is there a point to dropping this? Cool beans. Camera kind of has a mind of its own a little bit. This is a giant ass crypt. Okay, I kind of see where you want me to go. At least where I think you want me to go. Am I gonna go back up? Nope. Wonder if I have to go to the spectral realm. Oh, good. You guys. I'll let resurrect you. Somebody bedazzled that vampire. Come on, pick it up again. You got this. Okay, nobody's gonna come up. That's great. Okay. I doubt that'll block anything, but I want it here just in case. Alright. Let's try to go back to this wobbly world. Alright. Alright, so I think we went here prematurely. Alright, how do we get back to the other side? These and other questions have plagued men for centuries. My spear's all the way up there. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Might as well leave it down there since that's where the enemies are. Okay, there's no benefit from jumping up here. Is the other one going to come up at some point? There we go. Okay, so killing those vampires did not do much. Clearly a block needs to go in there, but where does the block come from? What button is your free look? Probably gonna come from up there. Here we are, it's just blended into the background. Alright, where was that crevice that I need to push the block into? All the way over there. Okay. I think I can flip it though. Probably should do this side, since that platform is in the way. Can you not flip it on this side? Okay, that wasn't very helpful. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. Alright, can we flip here? Let me guess, he's just gonna kick it back. I'm gonna have to flip it down all those stairs. And away we go. These look like they're block height, so hopefully these will flip a little bit better. No, that seems like the perfect area to push it. Alright, what are we supposed to do then? Doing amazing in this game so far. I thought I was making good progress for not playing it in such a long time. Alright. The really sad part about this is the solution is probably really simple. Let's see something real quick. One second, I just wanted to check something. Hey, Ben. Why are you running? Yeah, it is. I knew you'd like it. It just seems like your kind of game. Come on, you grouchy ass little demon. Yeah, it's pretty fun, and the story's really good. I wish they added Defiance to the collection, which ends the story. But they only added the first two games. I'm not sure why. I wonder if they're trying to reboot this series. Yeah, the music is pretty good. It seems to switch, like, themes with the music. Like, there was one area that kind of sounded like Metal Gear music. Okay, I need to get back to the real world. I guess I can until I escape this area. Don't attack me. You don't know me. I could be a really good guy. You just don't know. Why are you running? Okay, I gotta get back to the real world. Need to find one of those little portal things. I'm kind of looking forward to the Gex Trilogy collection. That's the engine that this game actually runs on. Those are all Crystal Dynamics games. Okay, do your little jump. Yeah, let's get out of the water. We've had enough fun. Yeah, it's really cool. And it's like mysterious because your character's discovering the world too, because he's been dormant for like hundreds of years. So he's seeing what's become of his clan and everything. And it's cool how you get to travel between the nether world as well as the real world, unlike everyone else. So you're kind of unique in that way, even though you're like fighting vampires and stuff. You're more powerful than they are. Already went this way. And it's like structured kind of like a Metroid or Castlevania Symphony of the Night type game. Yeah, I can't make it that way. I pushed the block down there. So do they want me to go this way? Oh, you can't flip it. I got it. Maybe I'm not supposed to move those anymore. Just feel like there's a reason to all this. Good old school games where you can't just click the right stick and it tells you exactly where you need to go. And nothing to climb here. Cool. Yeah, this is the puzzle room we figured out. Maybe if I try to jump with everything crooked. Alright, back to the netherworld. See if anything morphs in a way that's helpful. Come on, you guys are gross. Let me put you out of your misery. Look, he's upset. Now you guys are gonna run away from me. And then I'm gonna absorb you with my emo scarf. All this could have been avoided if you didn't cause problems. Woohoo. I'm gonna waste my time. Okay, there's a high platform I can't climb. And I don't think my super jump's gonna get up there. Oh, it will. What is this mysterious place? I don't think he has climbing ability yet. Okay, I'm back to the grind. You don't see too many games where like water is a weakness to vampires. I find that interesting. Not even in movies, really. Alright, we gotta go through this tunnel and go up those stairs again. It's probably like one little nook I don't see. I was hoping I'd get to that giant boss before I ended the stream to walk Faye, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh well, I'll just figure it out later. Okay, go back to your realm. Okay, this area looks new. only thing I know is these protrude out. I don't, unless there's a reason, I don't know why it keeps telling me this. There's actually 3. There's just 2 on this collection. I haven't played this game in probably 20 years, so I'm just like refiguring out everything like I never played it. The last one I played was Defiance, which is the 3rd game that completes the entire storyline. I guess that's still stuck on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Which is a shame, because you actually play as 2 characters in that one. The antagonist and the protagonist, which is actually pretty cool. No. Kind of cool, like Amy Hennig, the writer of Uncharted 1 through 3, actually is the person who wrote the story for these games, and I think she was the director. This probably helped her get the job for an Uncharted. I really would have liked to see what her Star Wars game would have been like. And this is just going to take us back to the other area. Let's go back to the normal world. Yeah, and it's very structured like Metroid, and the whole switching between realms thing is kind of like the puzzle element to this game. You got to kind of think out of the box. It's different kind of puzzle solving than Tomb Raider, which makes it cool, but very kind of puzzle oriented to progress like Tomb Raider. This is also a fairly, I wouldn't say it's an early PlayStation 1 game. It probably came out around the same time as Tomb Raider 3. Same publisher too, actually, Eidos. The graphical style actually holds up. This is like the original graphics. I mean, the model looks a little bit upgraded. I think it's based off of the Dreamcast version. But it's actually this basic art style I think holds up pretty well for the game. There's this giant gross ass monster boss fight I was hoping to get to, but maybe next time. I gotta stop here for now though, it's like 5:01. I gotta take Faye out real quick. But thank you for coming in, hanging out, and everyone else that watched. GB was here earlier too. He said this game looks cool, but I don't think he saw the puzzle aspect. But thank you so much for watching. I'll be on later, and I hope to talk to you on the next one. And if I don't talk to you, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye.